So we just came out of Ponce Inlet Lighthouse. God bless them. Always a pleasure to come here. Always nice to see them, see everybody, because it's always fun. The day is beautiful. Look at the clouds here. Besides the clouds, you see the sky at nighttime. Such beautiful stars. I just love to see this stuff. Listen, you come here, palm trees. I mean, grass, everything. I mean, trees in general. Do we know how beautiful and important this thing is to not take anything for granted? Here's something else also. We're here, and this spot here, this is what a K and I'm going to grass here. Yes, you see K and the A.S. David Lighthouse. This is Lighthouse Park over here in Ponce Inlet. I did videos of this in the past, just like the lighthouse, and we keep doing more and more over because it's just so cool. But look at this thing here. I like how they did this, and this I said is very nice. Thank you for honoring our veterans, because I don't want to take it for granted. And they told me to come, I think, every Tuesday or something, but I said at least once a week. They said, I'm surprised. We came here and there's flags around here. These American flags here. This is a beautiful flag. Let me show you. This flag, this has history behind it. And I'm always interested to say, what is the history behind a flag? What do the stars and stripes mean? Do we know that much about it anymore? I hear Vivek Ramashami and I'm about to say that we need to go back to civic duties and civic stuff. And I'm like, God, I applaud that. We need to know our history. When we see these flags, when we see the American flag in particular, now I'm from the Caribbean, born over there. But does it really matter that I was born there if I'm living here in America? No matter where you're from, if you're here in America, this is actually one very special country compared to every country I've seen or heard about around the world. You know, think about it. The stuff, the lives, the people, the lives, the lives of what people have gone through just to be here, to have what we have today, the freedom to be able to move around, walk freely and converse. No, nothing's perfect. They've had history in the past which, you know, things have happened on both sides and many sides, and I'm like, it's atrocious that any life should have been lost or hurt or taken. I'm just saying, when I walk through these things, I see these flags here. Even as someone from the Caribbean, I respect and honor it because I saw these pictures and the stories of people in the movies and in the videos and just to hear the documentaries. Many lives are lost. Many lives are cut short. Some came out of it, and some, by the grace of God, some still living, and thank God they're here. But many people. What about remember the one about Normandy Beach in the UK? Almost every country involved in the world wars lost valuable, precious lives. So when I do this, I don't take it for granted. I come here and I'm saying, Lord, bless them for just honoring them, because these people's lives have been, some of them lives turned upside down. Some of them have been treated great. Some of them have been treated bad. Many of them are people. Do people remember anymore? It says Ponce Inlet Veterans Memorial, Ponce Inlet, Florida, dedicated November 11, 2011. Recognized by the Department of Veterans Affairs as one of the nation's Veterans Day regional sites and only one of 4 such sites in the state of Florida. And they give a tribute every year, I think, when they come to honor it. And I'm like, rightfully so, every year, every name here, everything mentioned, every single name and signature here. To honor all veterans, thank you for your service to your country. Respectfully, Sylvia Marinello Santamila. Sergeant Edwards Turns, U.S. Army, 101st Airborne, 1993. Look at this. Isaac P.A. Everywhere in the memory of Robert W. Holmes, U.S. Navy, 1945. I mean, look at the symbols. I mean, it's like, this is what we need to honor our people. And not just honor them, when they're not here anymore, but even before. Honor them while they're alive. And I love to see the symbols and stuff. Honor them. Appreciate service for all service men and women, Volusia County residents. And look at the symbols. I mean, these are the stones and rocks. I mean, it's beautiful. It's sad that it's there as a tribute for those people who may not be here anymore. At the same time, I wish none of this had to be in the first place. I wish there was no wars anymore. I wish there was no violence and stuff. Look at this one. Department of the Army, United States of America, in memory of John D. Sabatka, U.S. Army, 1940-1945, World War II. 4 years in the South Pacific. What's this one? Blackie Brunner, LCDR, U.S. I think it's maybe that's NMC's U.S. Naval Command. I'm not certain. 1967 to 1970, Vietnam, 1968. And we have a friend named Fred over there in Texas. Served in Vietnam also. I have many friends I know around the world who have even cousins and stuff, carry in the army and stuff. And by the grace of God, they came out. Many of these people didn't make it out. Look at this one, Department of the Navy, United States of America, James A. Began, U.S. Navy, 66 to 70. Is it a 12 duty served, or is it they're not alive anymore? In honor of service, members of the U.S. Armed Forces who serve to protect our freedom and peace. God bless. What's this one? Special service. This is Special Forces Airborne, and it's nice. It's like a carved stone. It's like etched in deeper into the groove. You see it? It says Oh, there's a drone up there. Okay. It says Roger A. Rondini, 5th Special Forces Vietnam veteran, 1967-1968. Served proudly, 1965-1968. Retired sergeant. I mean, you look around, there's so much stuff all around, and they do it a tribute to them. It seems like every year. And I see further in the back, you see, says, these are veterans. These are veterans. Jet sail. I think there's somewhere here. I saw the entrance to veterans, or the veterans, like an entrance for, I think, a hotel, place to stay. It's amazing. God bless you. See, to see the stuff. Hello, nice. It's just such a history. So even though it's a remake of remake, it's very apropos. We need to honor our veterans, honor our military personnel. Don't take it for granted. This life here we have, not by accident. A lot of people went on to do this before us. Even before that, even before, you can remember, even in the 1500s, I didn't even know Florida passed through so many hands until I went to St. Augustine and see stuff and see the history. Before I talked to friends over there, at different places like the dentistry and all that stuff. Other places I went to, what is this one? Pilot International, Pilot Club of Daytona Beach. Salutes all who served in the U.S. Armed Forces. All remember and thank you. Well, I say, I keeping it real, and everyone there that we know, and even Matty B LLC, support you guys also, because you guys gave it all. You gave it all. What more can you give? Department of the Army, United States of America. Department of the Navy, U.S. United States of America. In honor of our brothers, Jacob Andrew Hansen, Vietnam veteran, Silver Star, Bronze Star, Purple Heart, your four sisters. Everybody's lives are touched. And if you go to some other countries, they have memorials too. Memorials of their own lives, memorials of what they've been through. You know? Department of the Navy, United States Army, Marine Corps. In honor of our dad, Lance Corporal Michael P. Canalon Sr., U.S. Marine Corps, 1966-1968. Vietnam veteran. Sergeant Lisa J. DeLuna, 108th Air Defense ARTY BDE, 18th Airborne Corps, United Arab Emirates, 2014-2015. Wow. Look at these names. And if I don't see any of the names here, please, it's only because in interest of time. Look at this. It's there everywhere. And just a little tribute. I think they buy maybe these placards as a memorial and tribute to them. At the same time, let's do this also. For those who are alive still, let's honor them in your family, in your friends, where they are in the veterans, in the hospitals, veterans. Please honor them, thank them, salute them, remember them, shake their hands, give them some flowers, give them something, do something for them. Like how they do the tunnels to towers project and stuff, and they pay for them. Help them, bring them off the streets. If those who are homeless, those who have suffered addictions and drugs, all that stuff, help them. Don't look down on them. Don't mock them. Don't scorn them. Help our veterans. Help our people. Help us all, because you know this. They are us. We are them. If conscription and stuff happens and we call forward, we have to do and serve and do what they do, what they did, and what they're still doing. All the people and the brothers and sisters in the armed forces and stuff, don't take it for granted. You see somebody there may be looking like they're down in the luck. Don't go there and mock and pick pictures of them and sit and laugh at them. Go help them. Take care of them. Not telling that you guys are not doing it. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm saying to myself, we must not forget them. Now again, I said, I don't know the full history of, even in Florida, of all the places we've been to. I don't know the full history of all the different wars and things that happen in America and the countries around the world. But I want to know. I want to know more. I want to know why we keep fighting, why all these wars for. People say for freedoms, come on, for freedom and protection, I understand. But there are also a lot of other forces behind it that are pushing us to fight each other when we don't need to. We don't need to have any wars. We need to have more constructions, more jobs, more offerings, more things. We don't need to have any things. Some wars appear to be distractions, some are not. Some are really, like if you've been self-defense or being attacked or something, yes. But if you're not being attacked and unprovoked, one thing. Now, people say that some people knew the codes and knew all the stuff and there's other things happened there. And some people say it's conspiracy theories, some say not. I don't know. I was not there to see it. I don't know. All I know is what God permits me to learn and see at a time. All I say, look at this tree. It's so interesting. All I say is that, look at this tree, for instance. This is gonna do what I'm talking about. Look at this. I didn't plan this, but I'm saying, look at this tree. It's up there from the branch up here. It's up there and it comes around, but it twists around like even tension. It's like the bark just goes like this and it's tense around like this. I can feel the tension just moving in this thing, and then I see one jutting out on the side. Now this tree looks like it's old, ready to fall down, but it looks very anchored. I can't push it over. It's very solid. So what kind of tree is this, for one, and why is it like this? But look at the tree. This is like a testament to people's strength, wrapped around in strength and power. Go up to the top, even if it looks like there's no tree and it's been cut and ready to fall apart. It stands strong still. Very interesting indeed. What? And then you look at it, the bark sometimes is as strong as iron, like brass. how much roots go down to here. Here's something I want to tell you. How many roots do you see going down in the bottom here? How many roots are anchored in the ground? How many roots? Is this the tree that's giving rise to those up there? Up there? Is this the tree that's going and giving rise to those? Because I know there's some trees that go underground with the vines and the other ones pop up from it. Now those look like they're not just like natural seeds planted. Look like offshoots. Are they offshoots of something more? It looks like two legs up there and the trunk and the trunk here and the person like upside down too. Like if the tree could turn around and walk on its head. You know what I'm saying? So what I say about all of this is like us. In this limited life we have, reaching up to beautiful skies. Reach up to beautiful skies. We have so much. We're anchored in the ground. We have roots spread everywhere. Houses, lands, cars, friendships, families, spouses, wives, ambitions, dreams, jobs. We have roots everywhere. I cannot see the roots under the ground. I cannot see it, but I see there's life coming out of here. I can't see where the roots are going. I can't find it, but I think, I can guess, I think it's coming over there. Or maybe here, or there. I don't know. I can't see it, but I know something's happening below here. What is going on below the ground? What is it I don't see below there? Your life, my life. What is it you don't see under the ground here? What is keeping you from being knocked over? What keeps you strong? What keeps you up? What keeps you here? God bless. And here's the next question. Who could have made such a tree so strong and so detailed and so powerful? Look at the bark. If you could see this yourself, you'd be like, what? Look at the bark. And go, this is 6, 7, this is 9 magnification. Look at the bark. What is it? It's just cellulose and stuff and different fibers? Who could make a tree so strong that even despite it being looking like it's rotted and old and falling apart here with lizards and stuff coming into it and holes dug here and there, it's still habitable. It's still a home for somebody. Now, I don't want to go too because I might see a snake pop out and get me or something. But I'm saying, look at this stuff. Who could make something like this? Who could have designed something? Look at the tree bark. I used to watch this growing up as a kid and watch all this stuff and see the old bark and stuff and say, wow, look at that. I used to watch all this stuff here and say, look at that. Amazing. Look at that. Look at the sinews inside here. What's inside here? What's in here? Trees tell a long story about life. Like, see that hole there? I ain't gonna stick my head in there now. I don't know what's inside there. Let's see the camera can go inside. What's inside there? I can't see, but I'm just saying, trees are like life. If you live long enough, you see what I'm talking about. Trees are like life. Like, look at this, something in here. Look at another one. I see one up there. Look how camouflage it is. Look at this guy. He's living in the tree. Like a little Godzilla. What does this say? There's a drone up there too. Look at the inventions. They have a drone flying there. At one point in time, it was people trying to even invent a plane or a car. And here we are. What I want to say also, by the grace of God, don't take it for granted. All this technology we have now, phones and stuff, and all these little things here, you put in your phone, you just press, and it comes on. You said, oh yeah, look, it's all good, it's good. You have all this stuff here now, you know? All this stuff here is there, right? Do you know how much work? Look, I don't see any cables, strings attached. This is a phone. This one is like how thick? There's some now that's even thick, slimmer than this. Where are the cables? Where are the attachments? Yet I can call somebody around the world, China, Japan, Fiji, Montenegro. Call anybody around the world. Who did this technology? Who made it such? Who made these lamps and lanterns? All this stuff. Could I have made it in my lifetime? Could you have done it in your lifetime? Look at it. This one looks like it's done by hand and kind of pounded and made a mold out of. And how did they get the metal and the stuff to smelt it or to get the iron ore out of the ground? What I'm saying is look around you. Just take a look around your neighborhood, your house, your surroundings. Ask yourself, could I have done this even within our own lifetimes? For us to be able to sit there and to be able to enjoy a time, a quiet moment in peace and to enjoy some stuff. Look at the manhole covers even stuff. Look at this stuff, the details. Somebody, I even went ahead and as I drive around sometimes around Florida, and I keep looking and I said, when you get a house built and you see they put lot, block and all this stuff here, I'm like, who went ahead and planned? How long ago was this blueprint made? Who went ahead of us or came before us and made it different? They divided up the land into plots and blocks and sections so that you know where to put it and to chart it into the county logs. Who did that kind of stuff? Do you know how many people are possibly buried underneath the ground now? How many lives have probably gone on and came on before us? And you know, how many people might be here after us? Where will I be 5, 10 years from now? Where will you be? Where will we be? Where will the squirrels be? We're here for a moment and God said we're here like a vapor. And we're not here forever. We come, we try, we live for a moment, we do, we have, we get, we give, and here we are. What's next? What is the end of it? How does it end? How does it end for you? How does it end for me? All I say, by the grace of God, we want it to end well. End well. and to be at peace, like the little dogs you see here. Like the little dog is here sitting here watching you. I want to end the world, to be at peace, to not be stressed, to not to be disturbed, to not suffer anything unduly, to be happy, to be in harmony, to enjoy a little bit of scene of nature. Take time to go take a little time for your family. Take time to go play with the kids. Hello, doggy. Take time to go spend with everybody else. Jesus Christ, they're very smart creatures. Even the animals are very smart. They watch with such detail. Take time to go laugh and play with the kids. Take time to go read a book. Take time to sit and look up in the sky again. Take time to watch the stars. Take time. God bless it. I ask for more time. I hope you get more time too. Let's take time to get to know each other. Let's take time to spend and talk to each other. Let's take time. Take time to see all these beautiful things here. Let's take time. Look at the wonderful grass. Take time to put some asphalt and tarmac down. Take time to put some astroturf so people don't scuff and bruise their knees. Take time to go there and take care of grandma and grandpa, mom and daddy. Take time to go there and see if the person next to you are they hungry. Take time to take care of your neighbors. Take time to go there and see, Lord, is it well with you and me? God bless you all. I thank you for your time. I'm not taking it for granted. That tree is a testament, and so are you. God bless you.